Yeah, Vampire the Masquerade. Wasn't actually planning on doing this. I wasn't sure for a long time which game I was going to play today. At one point I was thinking of doing Stalker, at another point I was like, I should do more of the Shield only run, but my save's not on this PC, and thankfully Vampire is. So I decided, you know what, let's just do some more Vampire, play along with Franklin some more, try and get his ugly mug through the Vampire world. Because I remember correctly, we need to go to the Elizabeth Dane and do that fun quest. Yes. Okay. So where am I now? Am I in Santa Monica? I am in Santa Monica. Whoops. So I just need to make my way to the sewers, not to the sewers, to the beach. And I don't know which one of these leads to the beach. Ah, conveniently it was this one. So now we can go. And I'm wondering how, well, this shouldn't be too bad because we've like dumped so much points into stealth. And this is essentially a stealth section. So it shouldn't be too hard to, you know, get through, hopefully. I never did get my money from the woman, did I?
You might have saved me, but I can't look at you. To think anyone...
Oh,
E, let's run.
Hi.
Evening.
I refuse to get involved in this conversation. Let's just get on the boat and get going. Because you can screw that guy out of a bunch of money, but Alright. This should be interesting. Because normally this cop will talk to you and let you get on. But I'm wondering what is he going to do with, you know, the Nosferatu.
Yo, Pally, over here.
Shit! There's some kind of fucking monster!
So yeah, no, that was to be expected. So we have to do a lot more stealthy stuff. But, thankfully I do have the ability to just turn invisible. Which is super handy. I'm gonna crouch. I don't know where people are. There's a bunch of blood everywhere. But I'm crouching mainly because if I do get seen... Oh, my obfuscate is now out. So, let's keep crouching before we bump into someone. Records room. What is my skill at? Okay. I can actually blood buff, and I should be able to unlock this lock. Boom. Ship manifest. Is it downtown? Examine the sarcophagus, find out what the police have discovered, and take the ship's manifest. So that's one of the things we needed to do. Hey! Whoa, I don't know why I paused there. Hey, Mindless Disorder and John Reese, how's it going? Okay, that's something we don't need to worry about just yet. There's a way you can kind of cheese this as well, which is... Well, not necessarily cheese, but get through it... Oh no, there's a dude there. Get through it a lot easier if you... I didn't realise there's a guy there. Huh. I'm doing okay. Bit bummed out after hearing what happened at the Kyoto Animation Studio, but What can you do? What am I gonna do here? Yeah, there was someone set fire to the studio and a lot of people were killed. Right, so let's just... That was like the loudest wrench ever, holy crap. Whoop. I have to remember I am pretty much invisible now, so I could just, you know, bypass all this. Hello. Police report? Oh sweet, I didn't realise that was just there. So we don't have to use the computer now. And there's the sarcophagus. Hup. Save. Oh, they've already caught the guy who did it. One of the employees ran after them and the police caught them afterwards. So yeah. Evidence. We can't do anything here, but we did do what we needed to do. So we can just head out now. Right. Select complete a task board to report back to the prince. That crane is not looking very stable. Whoop. Nope. Like, stealthing this normally is really tricky. And it's something I'd like never do because it's way too tricky to be worthwhile. Especially when you could just do something that's like 10 times easier. And that is just like hacking into the computer and use the cameras. I think I'm done. Yeah, I just need to escape. So quick save. Always quick save. Whoop. Did use up a lot of blood, but now I have to, you know, navigate ladders. Okay. We're good. We did it. No one died, including us, which is the important thing. That was playing. Just saw something in the air and I was like, what? Thought it was a bird at first, but nope, just a plane. There's nothing else I can do right now, is there? Something pure. Yeah, no. As of right now, all I have to do is go back to the prince. So that was a fun trip on a boat. A lot quicker than previous times. Especially with the whole just not using the hacking thing. At least now we get to go back to the sewers and munch on some lovely, lovely rats. Nom. And nom. I still don't understand the clothing. A convenient map right here. Makes us up into full health. Oh, full health, full blood. And let's head back to downtown. It's a fashion statement. I think it's more than a statement. But you know, whatever.
I know this might seem creepy and all, but please don't blow me off, okay? Someone told me I could find you here. I mean, I've been looking all over for you since that night. Because I just wanted to... I'm in your debt. I
You
want to help you.
found me in the
I owe
sewer.
you my life, and I feel like I need to repay you. I almost forgot. I'm Heather. Heather Poe. I'm not weirding you out or anything, am I?
No, I knew you were true, and you may be useful to me.
I can be. I know I can. I'll do everything I can for you. Look, here. I got you this. I thought you might be able to use it. I can be useful to you. I'd do anything. Just tell me you'll let me help you. Let me stay with you. Make me feel this way.
Yeah, basically she's becoming a ghoul. Or she's become a ghoul. I don't know. I didn't realize the Nosferatu could get ghouls in this. Maybe it's something the plus patch has thingied. Franklin's an asshole already, so let's keep it that way. If you won't feel that, then you're gonna have to earn it.
Really? I promise you won't regret it. Promise. I'll get you money, I'll get you things, everything. I want to be important to you.
As long as you're useful, you'll have some importance to me.
I know where you live. I checked there first. I'll wait for you at your place. And when you do come back, I'll take care of whatever you want. I'd do anything for you.
Do what you want. Goodbye. It is kind of weird that she's just standing here in the sewer, but whatever. Is it exit point C that we need for the building? No. Because if we try and go through the front door, Chunk gets all paranoid and starts shooting us. Is it this one? Maybe? Hopefully. We got through into a loading screen, so I'm assuming this way leads to the right building. Yeah, here we go. The Nosferatu entrance to... Whoa. Cutscene.
I've said all I need to for now.
See that? Whoa! His robes are going all over the place. What's up, big guy?
I don't have time for a monologue. Give me the bullet points of what you saw.
Everyone aboard was massacred. There weren't any survivors.
And the Ankaran sarcophagus. What did you see?
There was blood all over the floor. Handprints indicated it opened from within.
Opened? Let's not jump to conclusions. Give me the manifest in your notes. I'll sort this mess later. You might have noticed when you came in the parade of malingering mollycoddles filing out.
This involves me somehow, doesn't it?
Those were the Primogen, this city's clan elders. A worrisome bunch devoted first and foremost to the security of their own skin. Which is why they were here. It seems Alistair Grout, the Malkavian Primogen, has either forgotten how to answer his phone, or is missing. Each minor problem like a grain of sand. Each night I inherit the desert. The Sabbat's appearance has put the Primogen on edge. Grout's mansion is in the Hollywood Hills. I need you to pry Grout out of whatever crack he's crawled into and have him contact us.
This room is very pretty. Certainly, is that all?
Yes, for the moment. You know, your demeanor thus far bears similar characteristics to those that rise to the top of this organization. Stay that course.
Thank you, sir. Now about Grout.
Yes. About Grout. As I said, Grout is the Malkavian primogen. His behavior and home are eccentric, to say the least. He's developed a paranoid bent lately, so you may have to check under every bed in the place for him.
I have a few questions to ask before I go.
I suppose I can spare a few seconds.
Some
Yes.
people.
They are the
Primogen.
representatives of their clans, though more often than not they represent their own best interests. They stay close to power, but are too fearful of the consequences to wield it. Nonetheless, I seek their counsel on occasion. Yes. Which is...
Never mind.
when we hear from Grout, you may come back. Until then.
Goodbye. Yeah, so instantly we got another quest. Yeah, this is a really nice room. Sofas, everything. The only thing is missing is a giant sarcophagus. But yeah, this is another mission that we kind of need to do right away before anything else can open up for us. But this is obviously if you don't know this mission, this is a kind of a fun one as well. More so potentially than the Elizabeth Dane, depending on, you know, what kind of stuff you like. Grout's Mansion. Nines?
You. What are you doing here?
I was asking you the same thing.
Out now.
What, you looking into Grout's disappearance too?
You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
Maybe for you, but a badass like me, I have no idea what the camera's doing. But semantics. Anyways, we are here at Grant's Mansion. It's very fancy. Whoa, uh-oh. Quick save. I feel like I just got caught in some geometry there. Or the game was loading. I want to say there's like items around here, like some rings or stuff. I haven't spent any points either. I've got 14 points to spend. What do I want to spend it on? I could get better at hacking and lockpicking, maybe. What does wits do? Combat defense. You know what? Let's get our wits. That'll get our hacking up and our defense up. I feel like that's a good idea. Oh, that's actually what I wanted to look into. Is research? No, inspection. Because inspection will highlight items that are like hidden, essentially. Make it easier to find these rings and whatnot. Oh hey, right. Convenient. I'll just top up, even though I think I was fully healed anyways. Now I'm extra topped up. Okay, this is Grant's Mansion. Which is full of crazy people. Meaning we got lots of killing to do. What am I better at? Yeah, melee. Right, I used to use the axe. These people do attack, so to be fair, yeah, eating rats are like the Nosferatu's strongest points. Like, they don't get a debuff from eating rats. So, I might as well use it to my advantage. This is a grout. Or at least this is presumably grout.
It is quite peculiar, the happenings I've been made to witness for my supernatural longevity. I am thinking of one unfortunate phenomenon in particular, of unique interest to my station, both as a professional and as a sufferer of this vampiric condition. It seems the stream of time has begun to erode the moorings of my chosen course of study, for the methodologies that gave birth to psychology are slowly disappearing. I find myself in an era that overlooks the physical component of psychological pathology time and again in favor of the sophistic practices of Freud. Phrenology, dactopintilism, and the rest of the old guard has fallen by the wayside, its champions all silenced in death, with my unique exception. Would that I could make my voice heard again, although it may be suspicious should I return to popular medical discourse 50 years after my apparent death. No, better that I continue my studies into the psychoses in secret. One day, may I hold up my own cure as validation of the methods. I am confident no cure for my condition, or that of my beloved wife, lies within our figurative minds, waiting to be unlocked by the correct combination of memories recovered from our childhoods. And I'm most certain it has nothing to do with the relationship between myself, my parents, and my genitals. Sorry, Sigmund, but I choose to stay my course. In time, too, may your star fade and disappear.
So, Grout is a Macavian, giving him some interesting insights to the world, along with being, I guess, a not philosopher, someone, a psychiatrist in a way, potentially. And we'll find his, love it. We'll find his books or tapes throughout. So we do have a puzzle here. There we go. Just push the levers a couple of times and boom. It's kind of funny, you can come into here at some point and it just automatically be finished with just one lever pull. Just based on happenstance, I guess.
Another unfortunate casualty to tide of time, insane asylums. I lament their loss not only as brokerage houses for the breadth and depth of human psychoses, but also I shall mourn the disappearance of that peculiar environment present only in an insane asylum. That palpable atmosphere of blistered brains and churning bowels, the odoriferous melange of freely flowing bodily humors, that gently rolling cacophony of distant sobs and screams, the muttered cursing at perceived enemies, and the blissful gurgling of the lobotomized, like a newborn babe discovering the sky. I shall still find test subjects as surely as I find bloody sustenance in the night, but this climate, I fear, may never be replicated.
You can see Grout's got quite the interesting taste. Whoa. He also has furniture that just pops into existence. Right, the best way to deal with these rooms is just to sneak up to them and kill them off before, you know, they wake up. I guess is the best way to say it. Because once one aggroes on you, the rest start to. Also, this is a very steep staircase. I'll just kill him that way with Bohemian beetles. What you're laughing? As I just make you disappear into a wall. There we go. And we'll just dry this one to make ourselves, feel better. Top ourselves on blood. Also brings up the point that these people are probably, well, they aren't vampires. Given how we drink their blood whole and there's no real consequences to it. And the fact that when they die, they don't dissolve into dust. So they're probably like ghouls in a way. That one dissolved into the wall. Oh, I got stuck on that corpse. It's a very weird place to live in. I mean, Grout's a weird guy, as you can hear, but... Oh. He saw us. There is a guard. Oh, there we go. It's Tab. But for me, it didn't work out well enough.
Often I reflect with great regret on the missed opportunity that was my infector. Had I been conscious after the attack, I could have stopped the orderlies from locking her in the roaming pen. What I would give for just one interview, a few simple questions of the plague-ridden woman who met her end that dawn. Of course, there is no guarantee she would have been any more helpful than my current crop of test subjects, mewling wretches. Few could be called enthusiastic. Given the nature of the tests, I cannot expect the same fervor from all, but a modicum of cooperation would be appreciated. Animals. The one called John went so far as to gnaw off his arm and escape into the floorboards like some feral rodent. I still hear him scurrying about at night. He must be making an atrocious mess.
Oh, John. I love how he just like buys a new recording device and just leaves them all over the place.
My studies proceed at a languid pace. I'm mired in a foul ennui as my wife's illness advances. My subjects grow restless without proper supervision, but I cannot pull myself back from this black depression. How many nights I've wasted now, gazing from the tower walk, pondering the frailty of existence.
Anything down here? Whoa, is a freaked out camera, that's for sure. Run all the way up, and here's a nice tower with a very hilarious view of flat. And then we go back down. A very pointless walkway, but you know, that's probably what you would expect in a place made by a Malkavian. Into the wall you go. Join John in there. That walkway was a trap. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was pretty, but it was a lot more exercise than I was willing to give. Oh, there's one here. See, these are the kind of stealth games that I like. The ones where you can get rid of the guards and make life easier for yourself. There you go. Take care of him. Oh no, they've spotted. Quick. There we go. I'll just drink the other one. Get my health back and the blood. And you know, I get to kill them. Okay, well that went okay. When this open this way, I'll suspect but it might be wrong given how, you know, this place is crazy. It also leads over there. This leads somewhere. Oh, this leads to the place we need to go. I thought that was this way. So is this place a way we can go? Nope. Oh wow, these mirrors don't... Well, I didn't realize there were people there. Goodbye to you. And... goodbye to you. Like you can see, these mirrors don't quite work, which is kind of weird, right?
After decades of solitary study into this affliction, I have learned that it is by no means mine alone. Indeed, the city is home to an entire society of similarly afflicted individuals with whom I've only recently made contact. They are an understandably standoffish sort, by and large, but I have been able to confirm with them that the condition is indeed vampirism, which apparently comes in a multitude of strains, each with a spectacular set of symptoms such as invisibility and even a sort of lycanthropy. Through numerous official interactions with the governing body of this secret society, I have concluded that their fundamental understanding of the vampiric condition is woefully lacking and mired in suspicion and pseudo-religious dogma that would make a Turk balk for its strictures. Indeed, they seemed impressed with my studies and the eloquence with which I was able to present them. Apparently, the typical sufferer of my particular strain of vampirism is far from the vanguard of the King's English. So impressed were they that they even offered me an office in their government, a rather high office by the sound of things. I believe I shall accept. If nothing else, it should provide a lofty vantage point from which to observe the breadth and epidemiology of the affliction, so that I may move more expeditiously toward a cure.
Can't remember what to do at this point. I know where we go. Oh, there we go. The switch. We can get through, and you know. Once again. Oh, okay. I just started attacking. That was just mean. One thing I like about the recordings, it gives me a chance. Oh hey, extra guy. Gives me a chance to take a drink. Boom. Oh, I love the ragdoll. Not quite Max Payne 2 level, because you know Max Payne 2 level of ragdolls allowed you to just continue to shoot and fly them across the room at ridiculous rates, but it's close. Can open that, allow us to go down. I want to check my XP. What's my unarmed 2? I'll wait a bit before leveling up. There we go, another recorder.
I have accepted the role of Primogen for Clan Malkavian, the dreadfully winsome label applied to the particular strain of vampirism I suffer, so named for some supposed vampire father figure of old, more poppycock grown from a backward culture that seems interminably drawn to children's tales and the fiction of Victorian romance, when it should concern itself with the science behind their suffering. No matter. For I have taken this office for no greater reason than to advance my research. I must make mention, however, that even among my would-be peers in this governing body of vampires, the level of paranoia and superstition is frightening. Their intelligence is not the question, no, indeed. As they courted me for this appointment, I had to suspect that their overtures were hand-tailored to what must be my obvious infatuation with reason, for the devil would do well to have such honey-tongued tempters. Even so, I could not help but notice the dressing of language these vampire leaders chose for their siren song. Whether it is born of habit, from addressing their unwashed, ill-educated subjects, or from their own deep-seated beliefs, their linguistic flourishes belie a faith in superstition over the providence of empirical reason that must be an all-pervasive theme in this society of darkest night. Damn it all, now I'm doing it too.
Yeah, it's so funny he's doing them, like, placing these recorders all over the place, recording presumably just one thing into them, and then leaving it there and going somewhere else to record another one. It's also hilarious that we just happen to be getting them in the right order as well. We've got another lever puzzle thing. And there is a way to, you know, figure it out properly, but just keep pulling things, eventually something will happen. It's the right way to do things, right? Just keep pulling, eventually something will change. Whoop! Oh well. Thankfully that fall wasn't enough to damage me. It's a quick save. Because we're going into the spooky electric room. That's spooky electrics. Don't know what that switch did. Okay. Let's go in this way. If I remember correctly, there is an artifact that we can get here. There we go. Item gained unknown. Oh, here it is. Research skill of 4. 3. Yeah, you know what? Let's get our research skill up. Oh, and it gets our persuasion up as well. Interesting. Frenzy check modifier +1. Not the most useful of items, but it's something. The diary. And also getting our research skill up as well makes it so then we can use these books eventually to increase our knowledge. Yeah, that works. Might as well keep them on. Keep the electricity power bill. Electricity power. Wasted electricity. That's what I wanted to say. And now we are back in the start. But I believe we can just go this way. Nope, I'm wrong. Guess it was this way. There we go. Yeah, it was that one. Whew. Throw down a save of quickness. How do I want to do this? With beetles, apparently. It's invisible. Just appear from behind. I keep forgetting just how potent being invisible is. Snap. And snap. And hello. Use you to top up my blood. And that's how you clear a room of 4 people. Oh. Got the laboratory refrigerator key. I feel like that would be quite useful. But before that, more grout.
As I expand my dealings with the vampire government, I have encountered a disturbing new symptom of this affliction. Frequently, in conversation, I will hear voices emanating from other vampires, voices that are not their own, but which seem to have insight into their lives beyond what I could gather from simple conversation. These voices seem to echo from deep within my fellow vampires, and I cannot be certain if this symptom belongs to my strain of the illness or theirs, for the voices are various and inconsistent. I dare not mention this symptom to my vampiric peers, for they have proven themselves true predators to whom I could be loath to reveal any sign of weakness. Indeed, these voices have counseled me against confessing their presence, and until I can confirm their source, I will listen. The information the voices have given me ranges from curious to frightening. The latter case is especially true of one powerful vampire whose name I shall not commit to recording in the interests of self-preservation.
That was pretty cool, I have to admit. I'm pleased with how that turned out. And he's on about the Malkavian voice, which is kind of neat. How, if you were a Malkavian yourself in this game, which will be the next one, of course, you get to hear voices when you talk to people that tell you about their backstories somewhat, or some useful information. And we can probably guess who the vampire he was on about is. Powerful vampire. It's probably the prince. Use the refrigeration key and we get a bunch of blood. Aldavite is basically very good blood. It's the good shit. That's the shit that we need for when we're in trouble. So hopefully we won't use it. Or won't need it. Maybe at the end of the game, if we've got loads of blood left, we'll just down it all and become like high. I don't know if you would get high. You could get high in this world by drinking the blood of someone who's high. It would affect you and make you high, essentially. Well, oh, well, that didn't work the way I wanted to. I tried the whole turn invisible thing again, but it went not as well. Actually, Franklin's still quite a badass when it comes to killing people. Ooh, we can do 5. It's blood buff. Oh, a couple of guns. I am not good with the guns, but I will take it. The mind is a maze. Maze is inside of mind. Maze is inspire mind. In the labyrinth beyond this door, reaction of test subjects in the world's environments. Okay. Oh, hey! I think this is one of the areas that were introduced in the plus patch. Like, this is extra content area. Hello there, woman. Let me just take your blood, as you don't need it anymore, because you'll be dead. Okay, that's pretty trippy. Are all of them like this? No, that was... Okay. Come on, drop. There we go. This was not the type of maze I was expecting, but man, this is cool. I think that's a fake door. Cool. We don't have to worry about trying to climb back up. That one is locked. Oh, that looks like it's the other side. Hearing some music somewhere. I feel like I've gone in a loop now. Which isn't a good thing. So let's drop down. The game is pretty old, but there's a plus patch, a fan-made patches for the game that essentially try and recreate some of the old content that was planned but got cut due to time constraints or budgetary reasons. Like this whole area was planned to be in the final game, but for one reason or another, it never made it in. But fans found the files, they found data on the game, so they recreated it and added it back into the game. And some of the fan stuff, extra content, was added in. The way the music just stopped was very... yeah. This is bizarre. Oh, that is actual sunlight. Ow. Did I turn it on and then turn it back off? I feel like that's what I did. There we go. Those are like the doctors from the morgue. Not the morgue, the Santa Monica clinic. I mean, this is this weird house filled with mental people, so maybe it's just like in representation of them or whatever, or people we know in the past, just to make us feel weird about killing them. I don't know. It's weird. Kind of love it. Let's keep going. Okay, I do recall doing this now. But I feel like they've moved where you came into it. Throw the mannequins all over the place. Can I throw a head? Oh. Strange ass house. Morphine pills.
They're coming.
Who's coming? Oh hey! How's it doing? How's it going? Just giving me high fives? High five. Oh. I can't high five them back, sadly. See, all these guys, all these mannequins want to give me high fives. So I can't leave. Oh. Hello.
Wishes and words sprout from the same sea.
Okay. You guys still want high fives, but sadly I can't give it to them. These guys look like they're ready to slap me. Or mid-slap animation, I should say. The annoying thing about this area is there's not really any prize for it. I don't think that, other than the morphine bottle, you don't really get anything from doing this, which kind of sucks. So we do need to find a way out. Oh, hey.
Stop doing that. Mother shan't be too pleased. None too pleased.
Okay. I'll just keep that open for now. I am completely lost right now. Famous doctor dies in accident. In the 28th of February, 1925, the unrecognizable corpse of the renowned shrink Dr. Alistair Grout was found in his burning car as it crashed in the Hollywood Hills today. I suppose that's how they explained his death. Dead guy and some more morphine. And then we presumably plot back out. Oh hey, this is actually interesting. Because this is the door that I'm pretty sure I took the first time I went to that content. So we just skipped a couple of rooms. Maybe.
The voices have increased in frequency and direction of late. They have begun to stay with me long after conversation has ceased and are serving as quite a distraction. I fear others are beginning to notice my preoccupation at the vampire gatherings. I am thinking again of the particular vampire of whom I spoke previously, who I dare not name for my growing fear. If the voices are to be believed, then my caution is warranted, for they speak of his blackest crimes, both past and future. More than once, I have seen the suspicion in his eyes and heard the distrust in his voice when speaking with me. The fear must register on my face, as it is all I can do in these moments to keep from crying out in chorus with the voices.
I don't know if there's anything down here for us. Let's check it out anyways. I love how mundane his voice sounds. Freeze! I'm perfectly sane. You're the one that's crazy. Yeah, because I think... No, went the wrong way again. Pretty sure if we keep going... This is the room... It's the corridor we were in beforehand. So I guess you can choose to go... Ow. Ow. Yeah, you essentially get a choice of which way you want to go. Both lead to the same direction, it's just this way has a bit more combat, it seems, and the other one's a bit more weird. There is just a secret door that lets you bypass all the combat as well, so, you know. Observe the cells from above. It's funny, even though I've not finished this run yet, I'm looking forward to my next run. Because, like I said before, I'm going to do a Malkavian run. And I think I know what build I'm going to try and do. Which is one I've never done. Which is a gun build, because I think that would be fun. Just be a crazy person shooting all the vampires. And I might look into add in some extra mods that give a bit more content as well. We'll figure it out later.
I am no longer safe. I know it. The voices have proven themselves authentic, and I have withdrawn from the Vampire Society entirely. My absence will no doubt draw attention, but I could no longer hold my fragile composure around the ravenous eyes of my vampire peers, especially not around him. The voices compelled me to make what I fear is a Faustian bargain, but I had to, for their demands are constant and merciless. I have secluded myself within the mansion. I know he will strike out at me. He will go to any length to achieve his ambitions, and he knows it, I know. I have taken precautions to protect my beloved wife. Her cure will have to wait until our immediate safety is guaranteed. The mansion was constructed with security in mind, but at that time I was not privy to the full range of vampire capabilities. The voices echo in the twisted corridors of my psyche, dark whisperings of a macabre and formless menace, the approach of which portends an end to all of this.
You didn't miss too much. I just went through the creepy maze and ended up back here. I doubled back just to show how it essentially split off into two paths. And we heard another recording of him being more freaked out by the voices telling him bad things, and as you just heard, he essentially has now gone to the point where he's shut himself away from the Vampire Society, fearful of his own life. And then you can see here, this is his wife in a weird, suspended, potentially taxidermied way. And then we get it to spin for reasons, which then unlocks the door for us. Crazy people! Am I right? See, what would have been interesting, now that I stop and think about it, if for the plus patch, instead of giving it us alternate paths, have it that we needed to find the record for the player in the house that you took that path for, thus giving you a reason to go to the new area. Rather that it just being an alternative path, and oh no! That doesn't look good. I'm amazed his skeleton is still there. Well, everything is shaking. So it might be worth trying to get out of here now.
Lay low, be cleansed by the flames!
Rout's dead. Who the hell are you?
Rout is dead? Pity it could not be by my hand. No matter. Soon your self-made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord.
Who the hell are you?
Yes, you burn. Tell them it was Grünfeld Bach who sent your damned soul to that lake of fire. All agents of Satan shall return to whence they came. Let this righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the Archfiend Lacroix. I'm coming for you, Lacroix. By the power of the Lord, I will cleanse your black soul.
Yeah, whatever. So he runs off as Cape freak out. But as you might notice, the mansion's kind of on fire. Oh, wasn't there... Before I actually jump off, I want to say there's something important I need to pick up. Like a artifact or something, but they might have moved stuff. So it's no longer missable. I'm not seeing anything, and I've given up trying to look for it, so let's move on. As you can see, the crazy people are on fire. And for some reason, protecting the door. Let's just send some beetles. Do it that way. I should probably make a move. I don't know if this is timed or not, but I know fire is bad. Excuse me. Ow. Oh, that is not good. Do I go this way? Looks like I do. But could you not? Oh, he did. I asked him not to. And he did the exact thing I wanted him not to do. Set me on fire. It's always an awkward thing. Door. I'm pretty sure now we just focus on getting out of here without dying. Oh, I need blood. Quite badly. I need to make sure I don't accidentally heal or whatnot. Thankfully, Franklin's pretty good at this whole killing people with an axe thing. Oh no, we came into a dead end. Quick, jump out the window. Boom. And yeah, there's a Grab's mansion up in flames. Wasn't my fault. I didn't do it. Take no responsibility for this. In the sewers, thankfully, where we can grab some rats. Nom. Get some much needed blood. And of course, with all the extra blood, we'll get some more health. Which is also much needed at this point. Well, maybe not much needed, but needed-ish. Running in the sewers. I got leather pants, because, I don't know, I guess I like bondage. It's fine, I guess. Although, given the teeth, it must be really hard. That is floating. Was floating. Then he despawned. I think I'm gonna just heal up. And I might call it an end here for Vampire. What I might do instead is switch to another game for a bit. Nom. Okay. Let me go to the right area, so then when I start again next stream, or next time I play Vampire, I know where to go. But yeah, I think I'm going to switch to something else for an hour or so, just to then change things up. Whoa. Call the elevator. And we'll save it here. I'm going to put an end to the stream right now while I just sort things out quickly, and I'll catch you in a couple of minutes. Bye!